Hello, I'm Nicole, the artist behind Art by Nicole, and today I'm going to give you an update on my sketch kit. So let's go. Okay, a couple of videos back, I showed you what I put together to use as my couch sketching kit. Ever since I put that together, it's been, I don't know, 3 weeks or so. 4, I don't know. I lose track of time completely. Anyway, I've been drawing every single day, and I haven't done that in ever. This is totally new for me, but it's because I have this compact case right next to me on the couch, and I'll just be watching TV and I'll just get the urge to sketch something, and I pull it out and I just get going. So it's been really great. I have made a few adjustments, and I'm about to make another one. As you can see underneath here, there is a new pencil kit. I only have 2 graphite mechanical pencils in the sketch kit currently. I wanted to say it was a 2B lead, but it's more like a 2H. It's very light. 2mm mechanical pencil and a 0.5 mechanical pencil, which is HB lead, I believe. It's definitely darker than the 2mm lead. So what I was craving was more tonal values. So I mean, the 5, 7, and 9, I'm going to swap out my 5 and add a 0.7 and 0.9. It's HB, totally fine. But the 2mm lead in here comes in different hardnesses, and there's 3 available. So I think what I would like to do is a 2H, HB, and 4B, just to give me some more options. These are HB leads, but I could cover areas more quickly with a 2mm. And that's, again, it's middle ground for graphite, and that's what I tend to reach for first anyway. I may do a light sketch in the 2H and then come back with the HB and the 4B to add some depth, some values. But yeah, so let me open this up and we'll prep the pencils, and I'll show you the other additions I made to my sketch kit. Okay, so we've got extra erasers, kneaded eraser, plastic eraser, and nifty little sharpener here for the 2mm lead. That's cool. That's really cool. I have one. Well, it came in a pack of a few, but it's really tiny, and there's like a little round disc that you slide over, but this is nice and secure. I think I'll add this to the kit too. All right, so this is the 0.9. Already has lead in it. 0.7 has lead. 0.5 has lead. I assumed they all did. So, ooh, double. So that's all going in. I don't know what lead is in here currently. It says HB. I think what I'll do though is this so I can be sure. While I'm prepping these pencils, have any of you put together a sketching kit? Or where's your favorite place to sketch? Do you like to sketch on the couch, at a desk, outside on location? I would like to start sketching outside because people keep telling me I need to go outside. I guess they're probably right, but there's bugs and stuff out there. Anyway, it has been a little too cold in Ohio to plant my garden, but I am starting to harden off my plants, so I'm hoping this week to plant. Um, at least get my tomatoes and peppers in the ground, and then plant like cucumbers and stuff and seeds. So, but point of me telling you that is I want to sketch outside in my garden. You know, I want to plant some flowers and sketch some flowers and just really enjoy being out in my garden this year. Maybe take some gouache if I'm feeling up for it and do some painting too, not just sketching. Although I know I've said it before, but graphite is my absolute favorite medium. Okay. So this pile here, oh, got graphite everywhere. This pile here is what I am going to add to the kit. So I'm going to set these aside, and I have a container in my drawer where I keep all of these lead holders so that I don't lose them. I always know where they are because I used to have these things like everywhere, everywhere. And it was not fun trying to find it when I needed it. Because when you run out of lead, you immediately need more lead. Okay, let's talk about the kit. Now, I've already added the things in here, but I'll go ahead and pull them out. And this. Okay. So I added these Tombow Mono Zero eraser sticks, mechanical erasers, basically. And I got the 2-pack, so it has a rectangle and a really, really fine, skinny one. I was finding that I needed to add highlights to stuff while I was drawing, like just knock a little bit of the graphite back. And while yes, you can shape a kneaded eraser into any shape you need, getting a really fine point on it and being able to use it is kind of difficult. So I added these. And I did have one of these in the kit. The Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen in the, I believe it was the gold is what I had in here. But I went to use it and it was all dried up. So I went to order them and they come in a pack of 3. So I figured, yeah, I don't remember which one is which. So I'll just keep them in there until I figure it out. But it also comes in the silver, which I believe is a little bit firmer. I am not sure about that. My reasoning is gold is a soft lead, like softer material than silver. I could be completely wrong. Anyway, one's more stiff than the other. And then it came with this other pen, which is just like a bullet nib on one end that's black. And this one is a light gray. So I added those. So now we're going to take those pencils I had in here out. I'm going to move this pen over here. We'll see if I have room for that. I'm also going to take out the Sharpie because it bleeds right through the paper. And I did not enjoy that. So we're going to set these aside. And we're going to put the pens. I really wish I would have paid more attention when I got into those packages so that I could not take up space with a pen I don't even know if I'm going to use. Okay. Still gonna, I don't know if you kind of notice what I'm doing here, but all the pens are on the right. I'm going to put all the graphite on the left. Plus the erasers, or no, I'm going to do something different with the erasers, but okay. So we've got my Pentel 8-in-1, which I'm loving, by the way, just to add a pop of color. I'm going to take you through a quick tour of the drawings that I have done so far. Actually, let's do this. Let's get all 3. There first. And then we'll get these. And just pop that in behind. Yeah, that's good. Now it is a little bit bulkier than it was, but still zips. It's still good. So in this part, remember we have my sketchbook. The 0.5 HB leads, which I'm going to put aside. And refills for the Tombow Mono Zeros. Now looking at these, I feel a little gypped. Look how short they are. But it is what it is. So those are going in here along with the erasers themselves. Oh, I've also got these little clips and a kneaded eraser. We're going to put the little pencil sharpener back here, the plastic eraser, and we're going to put all 3 of the leads back here now. Let's see how this works out. Oh, and we're still good. How about that? Okay. I thought you might want to see the sketching I've been doing. Pardon me. My allergies are something terrible this week. Okay. So first, like I typically do with new sketchbooks, is I picked my favorite flower currently, which are sunflowers, and decided to draw a sunflower bouquet. And then I took the blue, there are two blues in the 8-in-1 pen, and I took them and just did like a little background for a little interest. You'll find this is a recurring theme in here because I really like the way it looks. Magnolia. A not so great mandala. It's really hard to draw a mandala without circle tools, things to keep you straight. Over here, I use the 8-in-1 tool to create a sunset gradient. I think it came out really nice. I like the way they didn't really blend per se, but it's optical blending. It's just layering. And then I used that black brush pen. That's where I discovered it was running on ink. So I went over it. Yeah, I went over it with the Sharpie, and that's where I discovered the Sharpie just bleeds right through. So I have 4 of these sconces on my wall above my fireplace, and I was just want to draw and looking around and thought I'll draw that. So I did. A stack of rocks, mushrooms, and this is one of my favorite drawings in here. The bald eagle. This is a little hard to see what it is. I mean, you kind of get the idea. It's 2 koi fish in a pond. Not great. This is my first attempt ever. I mean, ever drawing a horse. It looks like a horse, I think, but I also think that something's off. And I think it's the length or the width of the head and the length of the head. I don't know, something. A rose and a blue jay feather. A beetle and a bird. Another horse with its snout not wide enough or long enough. And a close-up of a horse's eye. Another eagle and another horse. I really like this horse. This horse is pretty. A rhino. And I asked my husband what I should draw, and he said a bear. So there's a bear. A I don't know, cockatiel or something, and really funky head feathers. And a penguin. A deer. And a cat. Where, again, I forgot that the Sharpie bled through. So that's why I just took it out of my bag so this doesn't happen again. A white magnolia and a ram. A horsey and a crane. Full horse view. This one, it's weird. This one's better. And then a bouquet I made up in my head. So we've got some rosebuds, some ranunculus, a sunflower, some leaves, some greenery stuff. It's cute. A forest scene. This is when I decided I needed more graphite values because it looks, you can tell it's a forest scene and that's good, but it looks like a bunch of scribbles because it's all basically monotone. Kind of the same thing here. This is supposed to be water. Like there's the horizon line. But it was fun. And then I was watching Sarah Burns' live hangout yesterday and drew the poppies she had up on screen. That was fun. This, I was trying to draw glass for a wedding gift. My husband's aunt got us a really beautiful artisanal ornament type thing. I mean, it's large though. It's like 9 inches long or something like that. But it's a heart that has like the bottom tip is like twisted, and inside there are colors like pink and blue. And I want to say there's a little bit of gold, but I can't remember off the top of my head. It's on my entertainment center in the living room. So I saw it and thought I should try to draw glass, and that was really frustrating. So I just turned it into something so that you could at least tell what it was. And then I did this morning, just playing around with patterns. So yeah, I am really enjoying sketching every day. I think it's a lot of fun, and I hope you give it a try too. Now that I've got the different values, I mean, I think it's just going to elevate my sketching. So that's all I have for now. I will see you next week. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you later. Bye.